Yeah.
They can hear us too.
Really?
Ooh, oh yeah.
That's
But
what
they can't see you yet.
Oh.
you gotta start watching the shit we say because
Let me put my testicles away real quick before they see them.
What are we doing?
Unfortunately, still at 0
Yeah,
eyeballs.
they gotta pay for that kind of stuff.
Yes.
All right.
Get the float premium for testicles.
What mark do they start dumping?
I can't believe that there's not viewers
A
on there
couple
yet.
minutes in.
There's TJ.
Ooh. Throw that stuff on the screen. What up, TJ?
Yeah, Mr. Krause.
Dr. Cryptic.
Who sent you an invite, Cryptic?
Oh, I think that's me actually. Somehow I'm his,
Profile. Ah. What up, KO?
Hey, KO.
There we go. Yeah, technical difficulties all around. I have no idea what I'm doing. Shit.
There you are. Maybe.
I heard. Yeah, there's a couple juggalos around here. I don't know.
Shit.
Right.
What is up, y'all?
Hey, everybody. Big night. Or actually, the last night before tickets go on sale tomorrow on the 6th. So, God, let's hope that it's done, that it's finished.
It's been a last minute dash to get everything together and all that. So,
Dude, you
hopefully.
didn't even hear the story. Like, I was sending assets to Justin today, and he was like, "Oh yeah," because he was supposed to start working on it yesterday, and he said, "I didn't get a chance to do it. I'll do it over the weekend." I'm like, "Dude, this website goes live tomorrow."
Tomorrow.
It's like, "No, it doesn't. It's on the 10th." And I'm like, "No, you dumb jackass. The event's on June 10th."
He's probably watching this right now, like, yo,
Yeah.
fuck you, Tom.
Yeah, I know he probably won't even work on it tomorrow. But yeah. But anyway, yeah, I got him straightened out, and so yeah, I gave him till 7 tomorrow. He's like, "How dare you give me these assets this late?" I'm like, "You're fine, Justin. You got it. And he's like, "Yeah, you're right. I got it." So it should be fine. But you know how he likes to test, especially after we crashed the server that one year. And
2 years, man. I think 2 years in a row we crashed it. Yeah, we upgraded a little bit last year, so it wasn't so bad.
Well, he likes to get his testing out of the way before D-Day. So that's tomorrow at 7 o'clock. So you guys have to be ready and be sure to hit there first. Of course, there's going to be a huge logjam because everybody's going to be racing to get their tickets. And from what I can tell, there's going to be at least 10,000 rappers that are going to be submitting music all at the same time.
Well, we've got a couple hundred already, but I've been telling them to wait for the website to go live, man.
Yeah, we told them that every week that we started that. So yeah.
Well, I don't think any of them. Oh, what's that say? It's okay. The Gathering website crashes more. Yeah, for sure. That does happen, but that's a million jugs trying to look at it, even though only fucking 5,000 of them are going.
Right. Yeah. I hope I hope it's gonna sell out. Maybe it will.
Okay, we got
Crash the site.
Timothy Arnold in here. We got fucking Jessica Birdwell, Cody Richard, KO, Cody Richard saying Beardo is gonna be mad he didn't get ass pics. I'm not entirely sure what that's about. I'll leave that.
You gotta
Yeah.
pay the fee.
That's the Tom Wood only fans.
Yeah.
Yes. So Jessica Birdwell, the site does launch tomorrow. Do we know what time it launches, Tom? Do we set a time?
Yes, 7 p.m. tomorrow.
7 p.m. So we got 24 hours until the site goes live. 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So you East Coasters out there, just remember we're an hour behind you guys. So
We had done it at 6 one year, and then we got ate up by East Coasters that, or what was it, West Coasters that were still at work that wanted to buy tickets, and shit was selling out because they were still at work. And yeah, it was the West Coast and Mountain. They were still at work when tickets went on sale. So 7 o'clock is going to let everybody get a chance to get off work and try to have a fair shot at getting those premium spots. Anyway, we'll see what happens. I'm sure it won't crash.
Michael Wood says it's going to be the year for the float.
Really? Well, I mean, it could be. I mean,
I hope so.
Every year is the year for the float.
Yeah. Sam's right. It is every single year is the year for the float. We do it every year. Like even during COVID, fuck the law.
Fucking Scotty D, shameless. He's holding his pregnant wife as leverage to get in one of the cabins.
That tracks.
Shit's shameless.
No.
Hey, I would you. Sure, you're gonna be pregnant this year.
It's fine. I'll rock a baby. Why not? KO says he's actually going to hit the water this year.
I want to.
You
He
should.
is?
KO.
Okay, yeah. And there's Dave, crazy Dave Campbell. Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
Look at him being all nice.
I'll fill in
See,
for him.
his-
Fuck you, Tom.
Thank you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice, Brian. Yes, Drew does have a camera right now. So now you can see all his pasty paleness in the full glory. You know? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, now nobody's going to come to the float because they know that we fuck with gingers.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's
we're
what
like
you get.
the best
We're both pretty
gingers. If you have to ginger us.
Meant to be kept behind the scenes, under cloak, away from
That's
the sun.
Mhm. Oh, it was a good year. And hopefully it's going to be – there was a couple little bumps last year. I remember Sam got into a hissy fit with some crazy chick. You should tell
Not
us
me.
about that.
I would
Yeah,
never.
you did. Oh, yes. Yeah. It was –
Now, the only actual thing I remember is the keys going missing. That was the big one.
Yeah.
We were digging in
I paid $300 for a new set.
Yeah. I was digging holes out there looking to see if we
Yeah.
buried it or something. Like,
That was a good time. So while all you other motherfuckers went home, we were looking for keys.
yeah. Well,
Turns out they got packed into the production truck.
Yeah.
Cody's he's even more shameless. He's using Jelly Bean's cancer as leverage, which actually works with me because if Jelly Bean showed up, I would make accommodations for her, and probably Amanda too. But the guys, fuck those guys. They can sleep outside. We'll get some air conditioning for the girls. The guys are fine. And they're young. They're fine. I mean, I'm old
Yeah.
in the cabin because I'll stroke out, you know?
yeah, I'm pretty
like a
sure
princess, Tom.
that yes, Jelly Bean, you can stay at Tom's cabin this year. I'm pretty sure that's how that works.
Yeah. I think Tom should sleep outside most floats.
Just the bed of the defender. It'll be fine.
Yeah, the people who
That way, if anyone tries to fuck with it, you already know.
No. Somebody
True.
needs to make sure to steal his cooler this year.
they stole it
Again.
last year. I still
I
have to
know.
buy
It
another
needs to
cooler
be
for
like
this
an
year.
ongoing tradition.
It wasn't anybody. It was Nick fucking Class that stole it out of
Well,
my rig. And
I'll have a
was like,
conversation with him so we
"Use
can
the
steal
fucking
this
my
one."
cooler in the back of my Defender. I mean,
It's not yours anymore.
no. And he said, "Oh, me literally." 3 days after the float, I'll mail it back to you, Tom. It's been what 10 months. Still, no.
I wouldn't send it back to you either.
Yeah, I know you wouldn't. But you're close enough where I can drive and just.
I still wouldn't give it to you.
Walk through your window and then leave.
Finders keepers.
Oh fuck!
We're gonna dip out of here for a minute and let you guys get to it.
Okay, yeah, I know you got some assets that we want to sift through with the crew tonight. So, Drew, get to that. Make Sam behave and
fuck off, Tom.
So mean.
Disrespectful. I understand.
What are you gonna do? Nothing.
See? You're not helping. You just hurt yourself because back in Tom. That's not good policy.
I'm really sorry if you believe that.
Mm-hmm. All right, get the fuck out of here. All right. So we got a big night. We're going to go through because we always get these questions about what do we get with this? If we buy this, does that mean we get the float? So tonight we're going to be going through each one of those little things that you will be seeing tomorrow at 7 and explaining exactly what you're going to get. And some things that you think are expensive, but once you read down the list, there's certain things in there like car passes that are included that will save you money. So, me and Ogre's
and also, I think we're going to go ahead and spill the beans on pricing too, just so you guys know what you're getting into tomorrow when the website goes live and you can budget out and plan everything. We're going to go ahead and go over pricing for this year, which really hasn't changed much from last year. Anybody that was familiar with that, we've tried to keep it as low as possible. We do this for the scrubs, so we're not trying to, rake anyone over the coals. We try to keep it as low as possible for everybody, and usually that ends up biting me in the ass at the end of the year when the when the bills come in for it all. But hopefully we get some decent attendance this year, which I think we will. It's the hype spreading,
Oh, I hear it all the time. I mean, I got it a lot at Juggalo Weekend down in Miami. I got hit up about it 500 times. And then, of course, last time when we went to Gore Fest, that's all we heard about it. So, everyone always talks about the float.
Well, yeah, man. So, I guess let's kick it off with that, dude. Let's get a Juggalo Weekend recap, dude. Since you ditched me in a frozen cornfield and told me I couldn't go, I didn't get to experience it. So, how was Juggalo Weekend down in Miami, man?
Juggalo Weekend Miami was beautiful. I mean, especially at nighttime when that city's lit up over the ocean. I mean, it's gorgeous. And of course, I was pretty surprised about how many Juggalos. Look at Sam's fighting with Ice Giant already. She is just a fucking terror. Somebody needs to get control of her. Anyway, we started, partying the first night and went out to eat. Of course, we had music the second night with ICP, and it was great. I think who opened up for them? It was Super Fun Time guys opened up for them, and they did great. And it was a great time. And of course, Saturday, I went on this adventure we had a party planned actually at my Airbnb, and then I got called up by Renee, Shaggy's wife, and said, "Hey, Shaggy got sick. We were going on this manatee adventure and going to Raccoon Island, and I've got a ticket, and I need somebody to go on the kayak with me because it's a 2-person kayak." So it was Renee, Natalie the Ring Girl, and her husband Donnie Eckroat, and so I left the party to go on this adventure. And anyway, it was just a complete catastrophe. So anyway, I mean, I can't tell you about it here, but I'm going to document the whole thing with photographs and some a little bit of interviews with the participants, like Natalie and Donnie, and they're going to come on, and we're going to put the whole thing together. It's almost going to be like a cold case files. We're going to document how awful this fucking thing was. So we're looking forward to that.
Hell yeah. So it was just bad, huh?
It was bad. It was bad. And they went like 2 hours over. So we were racing back, freezing our asses off in the rain, trying to get back to the show before it started up. I think gates opened at like 3, and I didn't get to the show that night till like 8:00, 8:30, because of this fucking catastrophe of a manatee adventure. So I will go through all the different steps of it to let everyone know what a fucking odyssey of a nightmare this thing was. But and also even Renee said that she would like to come on, and she thinks it sounds like it'd be a great time, or it'd be a lot of fun just rehashing, because after we got pissed off enough, we started getting really petty and just giving the tour guides hard times, and we got into, and just being assholes and juggalos. So it was a lot of fun. So
what you're saying is we should do a Raccoon Island tour of our own. Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna get into the details because it's kind of hilarious how awful it is. But we've all seen those clips on TikTok of these kayaks sliding up there and raccoons crawling in their canoes and eating fucking fruit out of their hands and shit. So I'll give you the real story soon as soon as we get it put together. The show itself was great. Francis, our friend Francis Belcheter, he picked me up at the airport the first day in a Mustang convertible, and we tooled around Miami for 3 days. And almost, you know how Francis drives. He's fucking
I always knew Francis was gay, man. He didn't have to come out the closet by getting a Mustang, though. But
come on, it was it's not. But anyway, yeah, I thought I was going to die several times with Francis driving, because he drives like a maniac.
Yeah. I took one ride with him. I think it was in Tucson. It was like, yeah, nah, bro. Like, I got my own car. I'm gonna fucking drive myself, bro.
Smart.
Yeah, that fool, man. He is he's gung ho, man. Fucking balls to the wall everywhere he goes.
Oh, it's scary.
Living life.
And he posted lots of pictures of us on his Facebook page. So if you're friends with Francis, go check it out if you haven't already, and see. Probably, I don't know, there's probably 24 pictures of shit that we did while we were in Miami, and also at the event itself. So they're pretty cool. And I don't take pictures, so it's I don't got nothing to show you. So anyway, check out Francis. But yeah, that was Juggalo weekend. I was glad I went. I had a great time. You should have went, but I know you had so much shit going on. Of course, your birthday on top of
yeah, it was my birthday, and I actually got to kick it with a shitload of jugs up in Iowa too, and we had this. It was a pretty badass weekend, man. We were just nerding out and eating all kind of like authentic German food, and hitting all kind of brew house and fucking. Yeah, it was a good time, man. Good time, good people, dude. A shitload of good food. I definitely put on a couple pounds. Yeah, man, can't complain, dude. You know, it wasn't beaches and bikinis or nothing, but you know, yeah, shit. Well, I guess, yeah, let's stroll through here. Who else do we got? We got Darby O'Trill in the motherfucking house. Matt Foy up in this bitch.
Megan's here. Of course, saying really terrible things all
Mr.
the time.
Piccolo. I always want to call you Piccolo, dude. These spamily motherfuckers in here. Shit, Louis Davis III. I think that's unhappy. Oh no, everybody got so many different names. It's hard to keep up. They got jug names with their real names, and then they got their stage names, and oh man.
Megan, I don't take pictures. I just forget. And, I get caught up and I'm having fun and I just forget to take pictures. But usually people, there's usually plenty of people taking pictures, and they'll tag you on it. So I'll get them eventually. But
Coachella. He says his name is Pachillo. Man, motherfucker, that ain't how it's spelled, dude. So welcome to America. Learn some motherfucking English. Dude, like, Pacillo? Pachillo?
That's for
All
chilling.
right, man. I'll try my best, bro. But no, I'm just going to be like spammily Zach. Fucking shit.
Italian.
Natural State Wrestling, yes, sir. And shit, yeah, we will be having a little episode with some wrestling, you know, themed around some wrestling coming up here soon too. We're supposed to have some. Oh, it's Italian. I'm sorry, Zach. It's Italian word. Yeah, fucking Mamma Mia. Fucking it's a me. I don't know, man. But yeah, man, shoot, let's get into this, I guess, man. So, you know, as we've said, website goes live at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow. So that's 8 p.m. for you East Coasters, 6 for you West Coasters. Wait, no, 5 p.m. for you West Coasters.
Mountainers. Yep.
Yeah, so 7 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow, website goes live. All our tickets will be on there. You'll be able to, so the main things that go real fast, and it's same like with the gathering and stuff, right, is your RV sites and your premium sites. Those are the things that we are in very limited number of. They go fast as shit. So 7 p.m. tomorrow, you want your shot at one of those, snag them up. Yeah, so I guess that's a good place to start, I guess, with so general admission, you know, it gets you through the gates, covers your camping too. If you'd like to camp, just the premium sites and the RV sites are the ones with power. Right, they got electricity.
We're bringing these up one at a time, aren't we? I mean, this is just the header to let everybody know to go to the ticket page, and then we got all the individual ones too.
Yeah. So when you go on the website, it'll say tickets.
No, we do not.
You'll see this, but
Because you suck at your job, Tom.
No, I didn't. I sent you JPEGs. You asked for JPEGs.
Got no individual images. Nah, I got this right here. That's the only thing I got for all the passes.
No, that's not true. I sent it to you.
That's what's there, man.
Sam, what the fuck did you do? You just
there's
a woman on the show.
That's what I did, but you won't go away.
So that should probably be handled behind the scenes. But Tom, I am pretty sure when I was watching all those emails go through, I didn't see any general admission or RVs. I seen the floats, but I didn't see any of those come through in any of those emails you sent. Not a single one of those.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right here.
All right, but anyway, we'll deal with this later. This is behind the scenes. These motherfuckers didn't come here to hear us fucking babble about technical bullshit, bro. So,
what did you get through Hatchet Mountain something?
Hatchet Mountain Wreck. Just stop throwing out our. We are live. Drew, take time off the screen. Take time off the screen. You guys figure it out. Get them. Yeah. All right, motherfuckers. Don't dox my email. Okay. Fucking. Okay. So, so general admission. That's going to give you entrance into the ground. You got access to all the float stuff happening, everything. The actual float trips are the only thing your general admission won't cover extra, right? So price point for general admission this year is $160. So that includes everything from the time you step through the gates, everything. You got access to everything on the grounds, right? And camping, whatever, right? Mm-hmm. So 160 bones is the price of admission this year. Get you in for the full fucking party, right? Then we got your RV sites, which RV sites are going to be obviously you get an RV in with it, and there's 30 amp power hookups for your RV to be able to run electricity. You can bask in your own AC or, watch TV or whatever in there. But the RV sites are going to be at $205 this year. So you don't have to have an RV to come in. You'll get a free RV or trailer pass with your RV site, right? So you don't have to have an RV to get an RV site if you just want power. The lady was here. But so then premium sites are going to work the same way. So a premium site, I believe, don't fully quote me on this one. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. I believe premium sites are sitting at $175 this year. And a premium site is going to get you a campsite down right in the middle of everything with electricity at it. You'll be able to plug in, and it's right down by the river. It's probably like one of the most beautiful stretches of the campground, right?
I've not been there before. The people that have been there, they know how awesome this campground is, and it's so pretty. People want to continue to keep it nice through the entire venue for the most part, just because it's gorgeous.
Except for me, I throw stages and giant tents and banners all over it like confetti.
No, it's like a damn circus. In fact, it's very reminiscent of the poster that we did this year with the tents right there on the water with the Jason mask coming up behind it.
Yeah. $160. That's like 8 gathering tickets. Fuck it. Eight gathering tickets.
I don't know
what this guy's going on about, man. I'm pretty sure that I gave somebody's second born child to get a gathering ticket last year. I don't know, man. Like it felt expensive, man. I don't know.
Keep in mind, you've got Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday. That's 4 days and nights for the most part, for $160. I mean, that's what's 160 divided by 4? What is that like?
Yeah, dude, that's like $40 a night.
$40 a night. It's less than that. I mean, it's practically free is to come and party with us on the float for 4 days.
Oh shit, man. But yeah, so with a premium site, just like the RV, you get a car pass with that, right? So you get a car pass with your, like, by purchasing a premium site, you get a free car pass with it, right? So you'll be able to pull your ride right up to your camp where you want to plug in, unload, all that. Which then we also have RV. This is where I'm not entirely sure about my pricing. It's on the RV and the premiums, or the RV and the car pass. But with an RV pass, you'll be able to get an RV on the grounds. You won't have power, right? So this isn't an RV site ticket. It's an RV pass. So you can get a RV in there, or you can get a vehicle with a trailer. So you want to pull your RV in, or you got a box trailer with all your cruise gear and everything, snag an RV or trailer pass up. There should be plenty of them to go around. There is a limited number, but there should be more than enough standard of those to go around, and all the stock is set on the website too, so you guys can check that out. Car pass, I want to say it's like $65, man. Don't fully quote me on this. If it's $5 above or below on the website tomorrow, don't come back and be like, Ogre's a piece of shit and he lied to me. I don't have my notes in front of me.
It's worth it because you can turn your air conditioning on in the car if you get too hot, or if you want to sleep in it. It's the perfect, little cooler tent if you need one. But the thing about and this is just like the gathering, if you do get a car pass and you bring your vehicle into the property, you got to, when you park it, that's where it stays.
Yeah. So no, that is a huge part with this event is no moving vehicles on the ground. So you bring your vehicle in. It's cool. You can keep it at your campsite. That's fine. You can start it up, run it. I don't give a shit as long as it doesn't move. Right. And so this is different than the campground itself usually works because they allow vehicles to move in and out. We don't. We shut it down. And, you know, it's there's too many people having a good time there. You know, I'll be on a golf cart and I've found people sleeping in the middle of the road, right? Like just lay down right in the middle of the road and go to sleep. And it's not just one person. It's like I'll find 3 or 4 people in one little drive, all in the road sleeping. Like the fuck, man. So, and then our first big year. So year 3, the first year we went real big. You know, we said no vehicles moving, but we were being kind of lax on it. And we ended up almost having some serious incidents with that. So, you know, so just, you bring your vehicle in. It's not that I don't trust you to be smart with your vehicle. It's I don't trust the next dumbass juggalo to be smart with it, right? It's not that I'm singling anybody out or nothing. It's just once one person does it, we have a medical issue. You know, we have tents getting ran over, people getting hurt, and it's just this is just be respectful to your fellow party goers thing, you know. So no vehicles moving on grounds.
Which includes
no side by sides either. Okay,
no mini bikes, Wes.
Hey, go gang, motherfucker! Like no side by sides, man. Like that is, nah.
And you feel free to bring a bicycle if you want to like tool around the camp and stuff like that.
Yeah. Hey, dude. I mean, shit, you got a little e-scooter or something. Like, as long as you ain't ramping people's tents, I ain't gonna be mad about it, you know? Yeah, it's like, it's something that don't go too fast. Don't be romping through there doing 35, you know? Yeah, but it's tiny. If it's tiny, dude, I'm not saying some double-seater E thing or whatever. I'm gonna tell you to eat a dick, and I'm gonna go chain it up to a tree out front. You know, don't hate me, but it'll be easy to hate me. So, all right. Anyway, yeah, man. So I do have. Okay, so an RV or trailer pass will be $90. $90 to anybody asking. A car pass is $60. So I said 65. I was high. It's $60 for a car pass. Sure. All right. And then so other than that, our price will pretty much just be on the floats. So I don't know if Drew's got any of our float ones available there. Ooh. Yeah, so this year with us moving forward, we are going to bring up the floats forward. So on Thursday will be Tom's calling it the Die Hard float, which is for all the just gung-ho, I gotta float 2 days in a row kind of crazy assholes, right? So the Die Hard float will be on Thursday, June 11th.
Yes.
Yep. And the pricing will be the same for both floats, right? So the pricing won't change across them. You know, just when you do go on the website, there will be options for Thursday vessels and then Friday vessels, right? So Friday's the big float, right? Thursday's the Die Hard float.
Yeah, everybody will be going Friday, but people that don't want to get overtired, that's not used to going 12 miles downriver in the sun and don't want to do it 2 days in a row, pick your day, then your day would be Friday is the float. But for those people that like Scotty D and Amanda, they're just water dogs. They want to stay in the river the whole time.
Oh, yeah. So I mean, there's plenty of those people too, you know, like
Jordan and Cass, they float both times every time.
Yeah. So Cody Richard, no, there is no Saturday float. So since Saturday is our final day this year, That's when we're going to do our potluck. You know, the big end of the competition, finales and everything, because we'll have competitions and events and stuff every single day, but the last day will be the big one. It's the grand finale, right? So if we're floating on the last day, dude, there's going to be so many people, including Tom here, that are going to be dog tired by the time they get off the river. You know, you're going to miss the big hoopla, you know. So, and I aim to put on some solid production on Saturday. Like, we're going to go and make sure there is a nice ending to it, you know, like go out with a bang, you know. But yeah, so
work out great because we would split up a week. We would start in one week and then we would end the event on a Monday in the middle of another week. Now that it's all sort of contained in this Wednesday through Saturday thing, I think it's going to work out a lot better. People can just take that vacation just for that week and be done with it. On Sunday, we'll pack our stuff, go to the riverbend, grab some breakfast right in the midst of the church crowd. That should be fun. And then head home right after that.
Right. Shoot. Oh, that'll be real fun. That is on a Sunday. That'll be.
Mom and Dad are going to be so thrilled to see us coming in there on a Sunday during the Sunday lunch rush. All
right, so let's go over pricing for vessels. So canoes, Drew has this one pulled up, a Thursday float. So kicking it off with canoes. Canoes are going to be $70, right? $70, and you've reserved a canoe. You pick your day, right? Thursday or Friday.
Right.
Right. With a canoe, you can fit 2 people. That means you can bring, like, if you reserve a canoe, you can have one homie go with you for no extra cost, right? You've reserved the whole vessel. So you can throw a homie in it. We're not going to let any more than 2 people go down the river in a canoe, though. It's more a safety thing. That's the campground, right? That's right. 2 to a canoe, and we're sending you out with light vests. But then we've got kayaks as well. Kayaks are something we didn't initially offer the first couple years just because it was kind of a hassle to figure it out, but everybody wanted to run on them. So popular demand, we're bringing them back again. So a kayak is gonna run you $60, right? But there's only room for one on a kayak, right? So canoes probably a kayak. Yeah. So the way to think about it, a kayak is going to be your most maneuverable. You'll be able to traverse the river quite a bit, but the downside of it is you're going to get wet, right? You're going to stay pretty soggy the whole time, and you got to work. You got to constantly be rowing, but you're going to boogie all over that river. You are zigzagging all around the party, you know. Not many people will be able to keep up with you outside of a kayak, right? Canoe. A canoe is the easiest ride down the river. It just glides, cuts right down the river, right? But there's a good chance you're gonna take a spill in a couple spots. We don't have like crazy rapids. There's no huge, giant life altering areas, you know. It's not whitewater rapids, but there's a couple spots along the river where you might take a dig.
And it's not that bad because the best thing is you've got an army of juggalos there to help you grab your canoe and pick up all your shit out of the river and help you dump it over and get back going. So it's just part of it. I love a canoe. That's the only thing What's that?
Oh, they'll be all right, man. They'll be just fine.
Be fine.
But yeah. So a canoe, it's your easiest way to handle it just goes. Like you can just.
You're not going to get stuck on rocks or anything like that. You're going to just zip over everything.
So then a raft. So going to the raft part, Rafts are going to be 200 flat this year, right? So the raft is probably the most bang for the buck for a larger crew. So if you reserve a raft, you can have 5 extra homies roll with you on that float. Like, we'll put out that raft with up to 6 people in it, right? And a raft is going to be the best option for people who are trying to party down the river. You want to bring your cooler with you. You're not going to flip that thing. If you flip that thing, it's because you are actively trying to, like, working to flip it, right? Like, if you flip a raft, I know it's your fault. Like, don't come at me. Like, you're not going to flip it. It's the easiest way to party, but it's also the slowest vessel on the water, right?
It is.
Like,
You got to work your ass off to get that thing down there. Or you can just kick back and just let the current take you. You will eventually make it down to camp in a raft. And you're not going to – I've never seen anybody flip a raft unless it was raining and they flipped it over to use it as shelter. Other than that, I've never seen anyone flip a raft. So I think you're perfectly safe in that. A canoe, there's probably 2 or 3 areas of the river that are a little hairy that you might have to watch how you hit the river. And just what I told Cass and Jordan when they got their canoe for the first time and went down with this, I think it was last year, just get a low center of gravity. If you're setting up on the seats, sit down on the bottom so you have a low center of gravity and you'll mostly be fine. It's gonna be fine.
We got Swill Bill. He wants to know if it's 6 toms or 6 ogres in a raft. You could most definitely put 6 motherfucking ogres in a raft. You could do it. We'll send you off like that. Now we're gonna be laughing at your fucking lopsided, lumpy ass raft the whole way down. But yeah, dude, you got 6 fucking, human born titans walking around that want to fucking all pile on a raft. Dude. So you and your homies can all pitch in, make it cheaper. A raft is probably the most bang for the buck.
Ogre, I think it's only 4 people to a raft, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh no, sir. It's 6.
Are you sure?
Yes, 100%. We intentionally do not use the 4-man rafts because they only have like 3 of them on site.
It's the 2-man rafts that they only have a few of, which they do have.
A raft is 6 people. 6 people on a raft. 100%. You can see it on the screen right now. It says allows up to 5 of your homies to float with you for no extra cost.
You're right. Good catch.
Yeah. So
room for a cooler.
Yeah, man. So that pretty much wraps our ticketing. The only other thing I could really say, a Thursday float seat. Yeah. So I guess if we ain't set pricing for that. I haven't set pricing for that. Let me figure that out real quick and in a hurry tonight, so it'll be ready for you guys tomorrow. But how a seat is gonna work is you'll purchase if you just you don't want to go down the river by yourself and you don't know any homies rolling, it's just you're flying it solo to the float, right? But you still want to go down that river, but you don't want to get in a kayak or something like that. We'll have options for a seat, and we'll make sure that you get on a raft somewhere. We'll make sure you get down the water and you still get to experience that river. We ain't gonna leave you left out just because you don't know who to roll with. We're gonna crew you up with some jugs and make sure you're comfortable and set you loose, so you'll still get to be a part of everything.
Yeah, if memory serves, I think it was $40 or $50 for the seat, but I may be wrong.
Yeah, well, we'll get that figured out. I know for sure I haven't priced that at all. So I got some paperwork to do tonight, guys. Right. Bear with me. It'll be ready by the time we got website launch tomorrow. Yeah. We've got Kung Fu coming. I see that. But, so the only other thing I'd want to touch on is any artists watching, any artists watching, there'll be an artist submissions link tomorrow. And this also goes for any type of artist out there. Like you I'm not saying just rappers, right? Like you got any type of art. You're a vendor, you want to slang your art, you want to anything. Yeah, honestly, even any vendor questions, any type of anything, go to the submissions link. If you want to apply to be a vendor, apply to be an artist, you know, any form of official spot on the float, go ahead and hit the artist submissions link when it goes live tomorrow and put in your submissions there. There'll be like a PDF thing. It might be, some of the things on it might be a little outdated, saying something about 2024 or something. Ignore it. It's just a contact sheet, right? It's contact info, and it gives us our basic info. Feel free when you do send that in to, you know, send in any links, anything that can showcase what you got with that, and that'll, you know, help us out when we're digging through it all and how to actually contact you. There's been so many times where we've got links and information in, and then, you know, there's no actual contact info, and people ain't responding to their emails and stuff. It's like, I don't know how to get a hold of you, man. So, you know, yeah. So anybody that wants to be a vendor, an artist, anything in that form, feel free to drop it in there. But
cool.
Yeah, man.
Actually, had a question. She asked if she can wait till she gets to the event and then reserve a raft.
If we're not sold out, which we haven't sold out on canoes ever. We've came close to selling out on the rafts. I think that but they only have 35 rafts, right, available. So, but we've never sold out on actual vessels so far. We've came close, and I'm sure in a pinch, even if we did sell out, we could probably end up having a few more available. I know the campground has more. They just got to like air them up and make sure they're seaworthy and stuff before it goes out.
And haul them upstream to the dam. Because
I'd say you'd probably be okay doing that. Now, once it gets to gates, though, everything's going to jump a little bit in price, right? Like we try to keep prices low as possible right now initially, but once we get to the gates, just like every event ever, the price is going to be a little higher. So you reserve here over the next month, and you're going to probably save a few bucks.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Another question. I think Sid was just asking, are we going to be stopping at Bob and T's? One of the traditions for the float is we've got Bob and T down on Sadler. We usually stop at their place every year, and they lay out a nice spread for everybody, very welcoming. They have this huge pirate ship that goes out over the river, and you just go up and, you know, they let you tool around it, and, you know, and they got beverages out there and water and snacks and stuff, and it's really cool. So I don't think that they're going to be there this year.
That's right. Yeah. So they did contact us, and they wanted to let us know that they actually wouldn't be available to host anyone this year. So no pirate ship this year. No pirate ship stop. I think they're going to be in Louisiana or something. They're going to be somewhere down south. They have some prior arrangements that they had already made. So.
But they hate to miss it. I mean, this is one of their favorite events of the whole year.
So much so that they like officially reached out to me just to let me know that, hey, you know, I'm so sorry I can't be there. It's like, yeah. So yeah, we know that Ninjas love stopping by there, and they love hosting you guys. So not this year. Next year, though, I'm sure it'll be back in full effect.
Yes, absolutely. And
Megan says they want her poop there last year. And then she says, she said it online. It's there for all of us to see.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, they usually they would restrict access to the bathroom, which was I would do the same thing in their position with 200 juggalos milling around their house. But anyway, even though they're not going to be there this year, I'm sure we may have some things planned that's going to be just as cool as stopping at Bob and T's. So, and we're going to keep that under wraps. That's all in development right now, but we've got some big plans for this year. So we're really looking forward to it. On top of all the events, like there's so many things on the website that's going to say coming soon. So, and a lot of that is the events because they're still in development. And we're still introducing new ones that we're going to be bringing to you guys week after week. There's some of the constants, like you guys already know, there's going to be the championship canoe and raft races. That's a tradition that's went on since the very first float. So that's coming.
You're going to have that Echo Side and Quest for Shangri-La. It'll be going down in full effect, but there will be a lot of new events, going down. We're gonna pack the entire time out with events. So I wouldn't be surprised to see events during the main stage lineup. Like even there's even artists getting involved in it, like trying to make events that go with their sets and all kind of shit. So we're gonna have some pretty cool shit happening this year. So well, as we get closer, we'll start dropping that once everything gets set in stone and we know we're not talking out our ass. We got to make sure we have all the materials and everything ready first. Lots of foolishness. Yes.
You can wait later if you want to, but the way that our event works, since we're not, multi-millionaires, the money that comes off the sales of these tickets initially is what helps us be able to fund a lot of the things that we're bringing, the artists we want to bringing the events in that we want to bring. It all comes from the purchase of these tickets, especially even on day one. We need that revenue to be able to afford to put together the float that we're all going to like. So the sooner you can get us,
to be real,
the sooner we're going to appreciate it.
To be real too, we've never been able to afford to put on the float. just to be fully real, like every single year it's gone in the red, which is fine. Like I wouldn't be here this seventh. Is this our 7th year? This is our 7th fucking year running, dude. So like, I wouldn't be throwing away my life for 7 years in a row if I didn't want to do it, So like, it's stressful. I'm pulling out my hair and stuff, but and it wrecks me financially. Like I'm still feeling last year's float, right? Like
that was the smallest loss we ever had was last year.
Yeah, and it was still just under $30,000. So we've lost some money. And even every year, like all the merch sales, like everything Tom's made, he turns around, hands it right to me so we can go pay bills and pay off stages and porta potties and everything, so like, there's nobody pocketing your cash. Like anything you guys throw in at this, any purchases you guys make, 100% goes to the event. Like this is for us, by us. Juggalo as fuck. Juggalo ran. Juggalo coordinated, Juggalo planned, fucking Juggalo supported and sponsored. We ain't even sponsored. We're sponsored by you motherfuckers. The people attending are the fucking sponsors of this event, right? So that's how this all works. No matter what, I don't care if any of you buy a ticket or not tomorrow, I'm still going to put on the best fucking show I possibly can for you guys and make sure you guys have the time of your life. But anything you guys do throw at us tomorrow, any tickets you do snag does help. It helps a lot. And we do love the fuck out of you for it. Believe that. Shit. But yeah, man. So I'd say this would probably be a good spot to start maybe informing people how to float, Tom. How to float, how to properly navigate that river, maybe. How to be a pro, how to keep up with Mr. Wood out there on the water.
I don't think anybody except maybe, I don't know. I think Sid could probably keep up with me pretty good. I don't think anybody else is going to keep up with me, even in a kayak, because I grew up on this river and I've probably went down it 1,000 times, and that's probably not an exaggeration. So it was my first job was hauling canoes at this place when I was 17 years old. So anyway, it's a great time, and I'd like to put together some videos of how to not only float the river, but how to take care of yourself in the river, as far as the way you have to paddle. If you lose control of your canoe, how do you salvage it out of the water without the current running off with you and it and all your shit? There's ways to do this that makes it look real easy, and I'm going to put together some videos and show you guys how to do that kind of stuff. So this is my boyfriend's river. Oh, nice, good old shape. Yeah, hopefully he's gonna be here be here at the show too, because he's awesome. Him and his wife both, who's been our photographer for the past 2 years and has done an amazing job. So anyway, there's when it comes to the like Ogre was saying, when it comes to the kayaks, those are real easy. You're not going to get stuck on any rocks, but you got this paddle, and it never stays perfectly true to the river. Every time you paddle, it's going to go a little this way or that way, and you have to correct. So you're always paddling, but you're never going to turn over, and it's going to be pretty easy for you. The canoes, you can take 2 or 3 masterful strokes with your paddle, and you can glide for 300 yards and not have to do a damn thing besides drink beer or smoke or whatever the hell you want to do, which makes it real easy. The only thing that's kind of iffy about that is once you get to a couple of these sharp turns or waterfalls, those waves will rock you to the point where you could turn over pretty easily. So if you know what you're doing, just stick with me and I'll show you how to do it. If you're in a canoe, just stick close and I'll get you through it. And if you dump over, I'll be the first one in there to pull you out. So you don't have to worry about that. When it comes to a raft though, rafts are extremely slow. They're extremely safe. You can haul tons of shit in it. You can have several coolers in there and you're going to be fine. But you might be bringing up the trail of the Juggalo Armada that's going to be going down Spring River because they're just slow. And you can paddle your ass off and you're only going to go so fast. So, but yeah, there's going to be cool tips and tricks. Hopefully, now that it's 70 degrees here in Arkansas, I'm going to be heading to the river and getting some footage of how to arrogantly take your canoe and be able to empty it by yourself. And even if there's lots of, bystanders that are wanting to, we're going to make a tutorial video on how to dump your own canoe by yourself, like an adult, where you don't need 2 or 3 people to help you do it. Even if it's completely sunk in water, I can show you how to dump it out by yourself. Even a girl can do it. Or that sounded terrible, but even somebody that's smaller can take a canoe that's full of hundreds of pounds of water and empty it out by yourself if you know the right way to do it. So I will be showing you these tips and tricks, and next time you go on a river float with somebody else, you could act all arrogant and show them all the shit that they don't know. So it's going to be very educational for you. So yeah, that's the plan, and that's going to be coming soon in the upcoming weeks, as well as my my show about the manatee adventure in Miami, which I'm really looking forward to making that one. Which, with the help of Drew, who's going to be able to edit it all together and put the testimonials from Renee and Natalie and Donnie all in that with us. So it's going to be fun. So look forward to that. But anyway, let's take a look. I'm going to read some of these real quick. They've been going by so fast, I haven't even had a chance. Tell Tom, even a girl can do it. Got bigger balls than most men in the scene. Aw, thanks, Kiki. Ice Giant. we need someone who can clearly knows nothing about doing things the right way. I can be that guy. Yes, you can. Look at you, the Ice Giant. Also, an OG at the float, and he will be co-hosting Amish at the River Gods Party, which is one of my favorite episodes because we're all so fresh and excited that first night, and we all do it just like at the gathering. We're all going to go in the tank and stay up till 4 o'clock in the morning, partying and visiting, and then we got to have our asses on that bus at 10 o'clock in the morning. The next morning, we are going to get on that bus like adults, and we're going to go up. We're going to ride that bus for 10 miles upstream and get in that ice cold water and float down, and it's fucking amazing. Just wait. If you haven't been there before, words cannot describe it. You got to see it for yourself. Sam says, "Fuck all of you." That sounds right. That's Sam. She has been in a mood all night. I don't know if when the show started, you could just hear her voices. Sam was just being just mean for some reason. And she has continued this behavior the entire show. Okay, I'm not even gonna read Beardo shit. It's just so crazy. Quit being so gay, Beardo. You're not gay. Let me see. Freaky P. What was your favorite? I'm not sure what he's talking about. All night, Sam. Yes. Try all my life. That's accurate. That is accurate. Let's see, Mike. Even ice cold water. Oh God. Okay. Mark Wahlberg. Drew, you just need to can we just kick Mike if he's going to be this obscene? It's crazy. Let me see. Can the driver have a bleeding head injury again? Our driver had a bleeding head injury last year? I don't think so. It's possible.
I'd try. I don't know about that, man. I don't know nothing. Can the driver have a bleed? Mark Wahlberg. I don't know, Mark. Did one of my dudes get their head cracked or something? I don't fucking know, man. Did your driver have a bleeding head injury? Maybe I don't know. Maybe you need a new driver, but I don't know.
Look, yeah, Laura's got the right idea. She's giddy for it. Obviously, this will be her first time coming, so you guys will have to show her the ropes, show her the campground, and be very welcoming, like we always are to all the newcomers, because we always have, we always have dozens and dozens of new floaters every year. And once they come and they experience it for themselves, they always come back, and it just continues to grow.
So I'm over here in the YouTube comments, and yeah, Gandalf is up in there like raging about kayak races, saying that we need to add kayak races, and he's directly calling you out, Tom. He says that you've been fully challenged. So yeah, I don't know. Tom's a canoe guy, man. I don't know.
Kayaks. I mean, yeah, the logistics of getting a truck and trailer and hauling these things back with the different needs is a lot of work.
Dude, so Swill says if you're doing it, wager a haircut. And like I know that's dangerous for you there, Tom, but cutting Gandalf's hair, that that almost might be worth it, man. Like
if it's just me and Gandalf, and he's the only guy that I have to worry about, I'll take that wager. I'll go against Gandalf.
You guys heard it here. You heard it here. I don't know. Be ready, Gandalf. You might be losing that beard, bruh.
So it's my hair. I mean, are we talking shaving it? A shaved head?
I don't know. Swill just says wager a haircut, man.
Beard. Are we just shaving beards?
I'm going to say it's a mohawk.
Well, I mean, I would lose all the grays all in one swipe, so mohawk probably would be the best way to go. But yeah, I mean, we can get just for an exhibition race, with just not several heats, unless everybody thinks that they want to do that. I can make those arrangements to get kayaks down there, especially on Friday, because the big day is on Saturday. If we get the kayaks down there, on Friday, or wait a second. What day is the event race? That's on Saturday. No,
we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Yeah, don't bore them with the technicals, man. We'll get it figured out. Like, I'm up for a kayak race, regardless of hair being lopped off or anything.
Says don't do it. I don't think she has any faith in me being able to win against Gandalf in a kayak race.
Yeah, we'll work behind the scenes there to see what we can't get lined up, because that sounds almost event worthy. So once again, let's get the events planned out before we go off and announce everything.
All right, we'll work that out. But yeah, we could hype the shit out of that. That could, that'd be a big draw. We'll see. But yeah, I don't have any plans on losing, so we're good. All right, what else do we got?
Oh man, what do we got, dude? I got a message here. Oh, hey, Shape, dude. I know you're watching. You're doing it. Get a hold of me. Hit me up. Like now. Give me a shout. All right. Anyway. But yeah, man, dude, I don't know. We pretty much went over everything with the website drop for the most part. There will be a few artist announcements on there. I don't think we need to get into it right at the moment now, unless you want to. But it's nobody that anybody's going to be surprised about. And everybody already knows we're bringing back Kung Fu, right? And obviously, I'm sure you could assume that we've got plenty of Hatchet Mountain Records and plenty of LSP coming, right? It's kind of how we roll, we fuck with LSP heavy. So, so the initial announcements on artists, it's not going to be any big shockers at the moment, but we do have a couple loaded in the chamber, ready to fire. We're just waiting to make sure that everything's on the up and up, and we got the guarantees handled and paid first before we go announcing them. We don't want to overstep anything. And then and then there will be a well, dude, I dug me some Hoodoo. He did find a way to really drag that one on last year. But we do try to cycle every year, so I want to make sure that I'm bringing some new flavor every single year into this, and we've got new things, right? New things, new people, but we'll bring back some old names too. We've had so much flavor on, man. We've had so much flavor over the last 6 years. Hit the stage or the bed of your truck or whatever, it's we have a hard time figuring out how to stack our lineup every year, just because there's so many dope artists that want to come back. There's so many dope artists that haven't even got a shot yet, so where it's always a giant juggle, trying to make sure that we're putting together a solid ass lineup, which something we've definitely noticed over the years too is the lineup doesn't really affect who all's showing up for the most part. We might see a couple extra homies that's like, oh, I didn't even know about this until these guys were on and they're excited about that, but most everyone coming to float is coming to be a part of the float, right? So the lineup, it's the bonus, right? It's the extra flair and flavor, so I want to make sure that I'm still giving you guys a solid down ass Juggalo lineup, right? Like above and beyond anything else, and I know that that's not necessarily the full draw for the event, but I do believe that it's something that you guys are owed for your entertainment dollar, right? So we're always going to stack that lineup. So yeah, we got some basics on there for tomorrow. It's almost just placeholders for all the other freshness that's coming. Right. So just know that probably every single week, I'm not promising this, but probably every single week, all the way up to the float, we'll be dropping more and more artists and acts and events and things happening, man. Like there'll be constant new flavor getting added to that. So yeah.
It is, and Ogre always does an amazing job. Not only, him and the team and myself being able to, find these people and these talents that we really like, but the way he coordinates it into putting on a full show that's balanced and entertaining night after night and stays fresh year after year. He does an amazing job, and we've told him a million times, but I'm going to tell him again. He's a magician at this. We couldn't do this event without him. So great job.
I try. I never thought that this would be something I'd be doing, but the way I try to do it is I try to build the event that I would want to be at, right? Like if anybody else was throwing this, I'd love the fuck out of it. It would be my main go-to, just because it's I built the event that I would be stoked to go to, right? Everything's right up my alley, man. I'm glad that I'm not the only one. There's so many people that give us fucking awesome feedback, and it makes me feel like I'm not financially devastating myself for no reason. I feel the love for sure, man, and I appreciate everyone that's came in and been a part of this. And a lot of the people that go, they know what's up too. Like, dude, everybody in there is valued, every single person there brings more to the flow. This is a community that's been growing for the last 7 years now, and it's dope, man. I would have never guessed the amount of talent and drive that these juggalos got out there. There's some seriously skilled individuals. There's talent galore. Even outside the artists and the crafty ninjas, man. Like there's so much talent and skill out there, and everybody comes together and pitches in and just makes this the dopest event possible.
And not only that, not just the artists and the crew, which is amazing, but the people that continue to come back year after year are like the top, my favorite people. The people that I enjoyed hanging with at the gathering seems to have grabbed a hold of the float and made it their own.
Well, yeah, it's because we've all already been kicking it. You've got to, we all really get to know each other in the flow. Like, I try to make sure I do. I stay pretty busy, but yeah, dude, like you're not going to have a better time to hang out and get to know Tom. Right. Get to know your favorite artists, get to know your homie camping next to you that you never met before, but you've seen at 500 shows, yeah, dude, it's a great time to fucking actually meet some motherfuckers, and everybody down there is nothing but social anxiety, freak out around people and shit. So it's like, we know you're freaking out. It's okay. We all are too, man. Like, it makes it a pretty dope event, man. I think, like a lot of people coming out their shells and stuff, and being involved.
Once you get on that river and you're floating down there with us, or even back at the campground, everybody's so welcoming and so, encouraging to the new people and even the returning people. It's really heartwarming to watch. Even when it comes to myself over the artists that are going to be performing, we don't have any VIP signing booths or anything like that. You can come and talk to us whenever you want to, at any point, whether it's on the river or in the campground. We're more than happy to visit, even if we're busy. We usually take the time to visit with, and I try to make a point to visit with everybody that's on the float, at least a few minutes. And that's hard to do when you've got 500 people, that's going to be on the campground or on the river at the same time. But it's a lot of fun. So if you haven't seen it before, if you hadn't joined us before, do it this year. Tomorrow's your big chance to get all the tickets that you're wanting before they sell out. So hit it up tomorrow at 7 o'clock.
Let's see. Man, yeah, I was gonna try to bring old Shape on here, but he never hit me with his contact info. So fuck off, Mr. Duggins. Shit is who is Tom doing karaoke with this year?
That's a good question. Hell, I don't know. You guys pick a song that you want me to karaoke, as long as it's not a rap song. It's fine. Or if you want to do it, find somebody and make it happen. I'm open.
Some Slipknot.
Some Slipknot?
Yeah.
Possible. We'll see. But anyway, yeah.
Thank you. Much love. We love you too.
All right, kids. Well, it's 8:20, so we're 20 minutes past, which we had a lot of stuff to go over tonight, so I'm glad we did. Lots of people that's going to be that's on the chats, and I appreciate the folks, the ones of you that's been putting down your name or names of artists you want to see, because we're going to go back through this and we'll look to see what the crowd is hoping to see this year, and we'll take that into consideration as well.
Yeah, and then so
sorry,
dude, all we could ask, any help we could get for tomorrow would be throwing out just share the shit out of it. The website goes live tomorrow. Spread the word, let everybody know what's up. If we can all share it out, then every ninja in the continental fucking US could probably at least be aware we're going live. They'll be like, what the fuck is this shit? Whatever, and ignore it and totally won't even like your post. But if you want to share it out for us, that'd be dope. Everything helps.
Absolutely.
Yeah, dude, we love the fuck out of every one of you guys and can't wait to fucking hit the water with you again.
And it's coming quick. June 10th will be here before you know it.
Hell yeah.
3 months away. Oh, I ordered wristbands today, so that's one more thing.
I haven't even seen them yet, guys. So don't go asking what colors they are or nothing, because I don't even know. Even if I did, I'd say fuck you. But
you would.
I do.
You're the shark. And then still we've got jerseys that's coming, and event shirts and caps, all that kind of stuff that we have every year in the merch. So you guys will, and hopefully we're going to get that on the website. If not, the Tom Wood Float website, it'll be, some of the merch will be available on the Tom Wood Fantasy Art site. Maybe not all of it, but some specific pieces will be available. If you want to show up with your merch when you get there, then that'll be available too.
Oh, shit. Hell yeah, that float merch. Oh, shit. Ooh, coming soon merch. Yeah. But yeah, well, shit, man. I guess yeah, dude, I don't have anything new or big to throw out right at the moment. No. Fucking maybe a little later tonight I might end up going live and just bullshitting with some of you guys. Do a little late night session or something. But nothing official or anything, just get on, ask me some questions, and I'll give you horrible life advice. Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, thanks for joining us again tonight. Which was this? This was season 2, episode, what are we, episode 7 now?
3, episode 3. I do believe.
Really? It feels like we've done more than that, but
I think it's the 3rd.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, you did
it was like that.
That was an episode that you did last week from the cornfield.
That was episode 2.5. Yeah, that was just me freezing in a field. So I don't even think we got I wasn't on YouTube or none of that. So yeah, that was just a Facebook exclusive. Just watching me freeze in a cornfield.
All right, kids. Well, remember, tomorrow at 7 o'clock, I'm going to be putting a post out that says, tickets on sale tonight. And if you see that,
share it.
Looking for it tomorrow. You'll see it. Share the shit out of it, and let's get some tickets sold, and let's build the biggest and best float yet. So,
right. Yeah.
Thanks for everything. We love you guys, and we'll be talking to you next week.
Much love, y'all. Whoop whoop.
Thanks, Ogre. Drew, good job again. Keep Sam in check for me. She's out of control, and we'll see you guys later.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop.